Tina O'Brien has revealed that Sarah Platt could face a terrifying future behind bars after the truth about Theo Silverton's death finally comes to light. Viewers recently discovered that Sarah was responsible for Theo's accidental death, while Gary Windass secretly helped cover up what happened. At the same time, Detective Kit Green remains convinced that Gary is the one who committed the crime. The secret is expected to unravel when Sarah finally admits everything to Kit in upcoming scenes. Looking ahead, Tina has opened up about Sarah's emotional struggle, the possibility of life in prison, and the consequences that may follow. She also suggested that Gary could end up taking the blame if Kit's investigation goes in the wrong direction. Discussing Sarah's feelings, Tina explained that she is completely conflicted. Part of her wants to confess the truth, while another part desperately hopes Kit never learns what really happened. Sarah knows how deeply Kit cares for her and truly wants a future with him. Although some viewers believe Sarah and Gary belong together, Tina insists Sarah genuinely loves Kit. However, she no longer knows the right path to take. She also feels terrible after accidentally discovering that Kit had planned to propose to her. The idea of accepting a marriage proposal while hiding such a devastating secret has become unbearable for Sarah. She feels trapped by guilt and is reaching the point where she can no longer cope. Sarah understands that once the truth is exposed, everything she has built with Kit will collapse. Their relationship would be destroyed. His career could be placed in jeopardy, and he would have to choose between arresting the woman he loves or compromising his professional integrity. She believes revealing the truth would instantly end the perfect relationship Kit thinks they share. The overwhelming guilt has convinced her that she is responsible for ruining everything. For the first time, Sarah has also started questioning Gary's actions. While she has always appreciated his support, she now wonders why he never encouraged her to confess to the police instead of helping hide the truth. As a result, she feels like the worst person imaginable. What should have been one of the happiest moments of her life has instead been overshadowed by shame and regret. Sarah fears that Kit will feel deeply hurt because Gary knew the truth while he remained completely unaware. She genuinely wants to build a life with Kit, but she also worries that if she tells him everything, she may end up begging him not to report her to the authorities. Another fear weighing on Sarah is that Kit could believe she stayed with him only to avoid going to prison. Such a belief would destroy the trust between them and create a relationship filled with doubt, making it difficult to see how they could ever recover. Reflecting on Sarah's future, Tina admitted that several months ago, she believed Kit was unquestionably the right partner for her. However, everything changed after Sarah and Gary went through such an emotional ordeal together. Although Sarah and Gary never crossed any romantic boundaries, they still share a strong emotional connection. Tina believes it is difficult to say whether hidden feelings remain or whether they simply fail to recognize the bond they still have. When asked what she hoped would happen, Tina said she would like to believe Kit would ultimately protect Sarah. Given Kit's negative opinion of Gary, she thinks he could even allow Gary to take the blame in order to shield Sarah. Tina also revealed that the audience reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Many fans have approached her in public, saying they were genuinely stunned by the revelation. She admitted she had expected viewers to guess Sarah was responsible much earlier, but many were completely surprised, while others had their suspicions. According to Tina, everyone especially enjoyed the dramatic dinner party scenes and the shocking confession. Looking ahead, Tina believes prison would be an incredibly dangerous place for Sarah. She fears Sarah's gentle personality could make her vulnerable among hardened inmates, and the situation could become even worse if other prisoners discovered that her partner was a police detective. Cassie has been struggling to cope after Steve McDonald rejected her marriage proposal, leaving her emotionally devastated. Things became even more painful when she spotted Steve spending time with his former wife, Tracy Barlow, while helping her out at the flower shop. Feeling heartbroken and unsure of what to do, Cassie made her way to the Chariot Square Hotel, hoping alcohol would help her escape her problems. As she continued ordering vodka after vodka, a stranger approached, sat beside her, and quickly struck up a friendly conversation. The pair appeared to enjoy each other's company, and Cassie welcomed the attention as a distraction from her recent heartbreak. Later that evening, however, the man's attitude changed dramatically. Instead of flirting, he criticized Cassie for drinking too much and told her she was embarrassing herself. Confused by his sudden change in behavior, Cassie gently reached out and touched his face, hoping to rekindle the earlier connection. The man immediately pushed her hand away and coldly instructed her to go to bed, expressing disgust at how intoxicated she had become. His harsh reaction left Cassie shocked and bewildered. After paying for his drinks, the stranger walked away, leaving Cassie sitting alone at the bar feeling miserable. Moments later, she glanced at the receipt and was horrified when she realized the man she had been chatting up was none other than Tyrone's biological father. Tyrone was adopted shortly after birth and only discovered the truth about his biological parents several years later. When Cassie was just a teenager, she was exploited by dangerous people who forced her into prostitution. At only 15 years old, she became pregnant with Tyrone after one of those abusive encounters, and Ross was the man responsible. During their unsettling meeting, Ross displayed disturbing and controlling behavior, immediately revealing a much darker side to his personality. Making matters even more alarming, Hope Stape and Ruby Dobbs recently managed to track Ross down after secretly using a sample of Tyrone's DNA to uncover his identity. Ross is now preparing to insert himself into Tyrone's family, putting everyone around him in serious danger. The question now is how long it will take before Ross's true evil nature is fully exposed. Meanwhile, Cassie must face the terrifying reality of coming face to face with the man who caused so much pain in her past once again. Coronation Street actress Beth Nixon has officially said goodbye to her character, Megan Walsh, after the manipulative villain storyline came to an end with her conviction. During last week's dramatic episodes, which focused on the courtroom trial over Megan's grooming of teenager Will Driscoll, the jury ultimately found her guilty. Following confirmation of her departure from the soap, Beth shared an emotional Instagram post featuring a collection of behind-the-scenes photos and videos celebrating her time on the show. In the caption, she joked, "Megan, you're a cow and I'll miss you like a hole in the head. Thank you to everyone at Coronation Street. You've changed my life. Peace out." Many of her fellow cast members quickly filled the comments with supportive messages as they wished her well. The actor who plays Sam Blakeman simply replied, "Yes, Beth," while the actress behind Lou Michaelis praised her by writing, "Amazing you are." The actress who portrays Betsy Swain also shared her admiration, saying she couldn't wait to see Beth succeed in her future career, while the star who plays Eva Price described her performance as outstanding. Speaking after Megan's exit aired, Beth explained that the creative team had always planned for the character to face the legal consequences of her actions. She revealed that although the length of Megan's storyline wasn't decided from the beginning, there was never any intention for the character to avoid punishment through death or another dramatic escape. Coronation Street continues to air on ITV1 on weeknights at 8:30 p.m., with episodes also available to stream on ITVX.